prison run by the Kurdish militants here in northern Syria, and we're being introduced to prisoners that the Kurds tell us were members of ISIS.
The prisoners are brought in blindfolded, and we quickly begin to wonder whether they're being forced to speak to us. During our visit here, the guards, who ask not to be shown, do not allow us to see the cells where the prisoners are being held. This man trembles with fear as a prison guard removes his blindfold. I introduce myself as an American journalist, and he begins to relax a little.
Marhaba, salam alaikum.
He tells me he's a Syrian named Suleiman. He confesses to being part of an ISIS cell that planted and detonated a remote-controlled car bomb outside a Kurdish base, and says he received around $3,600 US for completing the job.
What is the idea that ISIS is fighting for?
They said they were fighting for Islam and justice. They were lying to us. They took advantage of our minds and our poverty.
One of the prisoners the guards bring out is barely a man.
Your name is Karim. How old are you?
I am 19 years old.
But Karim tells me he fought alongside ISIS all across Syria for more than a year.
Where were you injured?
And he has the battle scars to prove it.
They gave us drugs, hallucinogenic pills that would make you go to battle not caring if you live or die.
Before he's captured by the Kurds, Karim claims he saw ISIS behead many of its prisoners.
Why does ISIS cut people's heads off?
Whenever ISIS goes into an area, the eyes of ISIS, the people there who don't adhere to their Islamic law, are apostates. Everything has to follow ISIS's way. Even women who don't cover their faces. Women would also get their heads chopped off.
The final prisoner is Jabir, a former school teacher and father of two who also confesses to a car bombing.
What would have happened to me if when you were with ISIS, if you guys had found me, an American journalist?
With ISIS, your fate would be death, and there are different kinds of death. They would torture you for sure. They might decapitate you or cut off your hands. They will not simply shoot a bullet in your head.
It's impossible for CNN to confirm whether anything the prisoners tell us is true or whether these men were coached by their captors. The Kurdish prison guards say if set free, every one of these men would likely go back and rejoin ISIS. Ivan Watson, CNN, in Kurdish-controlled northern Syria.